Have you ever looked up at the sky and seen a huge, heavy airplane soaring like a bird? It seems impossible, right? How can something so big and made of metal just float in the air? Well, today we're going to uncover the amazing science behind how planes fly. And trust me, it's like a super cool magic trick, but it's real. So, what's the secret? It is all about four special forces that are always at work when a plane is in the sky. Imagine a giant game of tug of war happening all around the airplane. These forces are called thrust, drag, weight, and the most important one, lift. Let's break them down one by one. First up is thrust. Think of the plane's engines. They're like super powerful fans that push a huge amount of air backward. This pushing action creates a force that shoves the plane forward. It's the go force. It's what gets the plane moving down the runway and what keeps it cruising through the sky. Without thrust, the plane would just be a very large, stationary metal bird. Now, whenever something moves forward, there's a force that tries to slow it down. For an airplane, this force is called drag. Drag is basically air resistance. Imagine sticking your hand out of a moving car window. You can feel the air pushing against it, right? Datese. Drag. But it's the force that opposes thrust and tries to hold the plane back. That's why airplanes are designed to be so sleek and smooth, to cut through the air with as little drag as possible. Next, we have weight. This one's easy. It's the force of gravity pulling the airplane down toward the earth. Everything has weight, from you and me to this giant flying machine. The weight includes the plane itself, all the passengers, the luggage, and the fuel. It's the force that constantly wants to bring the plane back to the ground. So, if weight is always pulling the plane down, how does it stay up? This is where the star of the show comes in. Lift. Lift is the upward force that works against the weight and keeps the plane in the air. But where does lift come from? It's all thanks to the special shape of the airplane's wings. If you look at a wing from the side, you'll notice it's not flat. It has a curved shape on top and is flatter on the bottom. This special shape is called an airthrust. As the plane moves forward thanks to thrust, air splits and flows both over and under the wing. Because the top surface is curved, the air traveling over the top has to go a longer distance than the air traveling under the bottom. To meet up at the back of the wing at the same time, the air on top has to speed up. And here's the magic part. Based on a science principle from a smart guy named Bernoulli, faster moving air has lower pressure, and slower moving air has higher pressure. So, you get low pressure above the wing and high pressure below the wing. This difference in pressure creates a net upward force. The high pressure from underneath literally pushes the wing and the whole airplane up into the sky. That push is lift. So, for a plane to fly, the force of lift must be greater than the force of weight. And to move forward, the force of thrust must be greater than the force of drag. Once the plane is cruising at a steady altitude and speed, all four forces are balanced. Thrust equals drag, and lift equals weight. The pilot can control these forces. They can increase thrust to go faster or climb, and they use special parts on the wings called flaps and ailerons to change the wing's shape, which adjusts the lift and allows the plane to turn, climb, or descend. Isn't that incredible? It's not magic. It's just amazing physics at work. The next time you see a plane flying high above, you'll know exactly how it's doing it. It's a beautiful dance between thrust, drag, weight, and lift, all working together to conquer the skies. Thanks for joining me on this Hifling adventure today. If you thought this was cool, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing science secrets. Fly high and stay curious.